Hi, it's Doug Lehman, your video brand ambassador, breaking it down in layman's terms for Barb Giamanco and your social-centered selling moment of the day. Having the latest and greatest technology tools for sales. Implementing a social selling strategy. Will this make the sales process easier? Will it simplify matters? Well, this leads me to a great blog post by Barb Giamanco on the topic. It's more complicated than that. Now we're going to bring Barb out here shortly as the voice of reason, but I'm going to lay it out to you in layman's terms. Your organization may have the latest and greatest technology tools, software, applications, and you're embracing a social selling mindset. But if you're using these tools and you're using the technology as a way to cut corners in the sales process, and what I mean by that is cut corners and sell the same way to each and every customer, well, you're not only making the process more complex, you're making it cumbersome for yourself. These tools, social selling best practices, can help in the sales process. But today's buyer, they're more educated, they're more informed than ever, and you can't use a cookie cutter technique. You may be well schooled in these practices, but don't roll out the same sales pitch and process to each and every customer the same way. It comes down to time, talent, and delivering value. And technology tools can help in that matter. Now we're going to bring Barb out here right now as the voice of reason to share her own insight on this topic. Barb?
Thanks, Doug. Doing a great job setting the stage for having a more in-depth conversation about what it takes to succeed with integrating social media into your sales process. It is more complicated than many experts would have you believe, and frankly, there just are no shortcuts. I love what Brian Solis had to say when he said, "Become disenchanted with anything," and I would say anyone, that suggests they can take a complex subject and break it down into a top 10 list. To be successful at any change in your business approach or strategy, that takes really thinking through what you need to have happen. As I've always advocated, you need a strategy, you need people with the right skills, which means investment in their learning and development is critical, and you need to execute consistently over time. A social selling strategy doesn't just impact sales. It's going to impact how sales and marketing coordinate their efforts, especially in the area of sharing content. Where's the content? How do salespeople get it quickly? Can they share it easily? These are all the things that need to be thought about. It's easy to say share content. It's a whole different story when a salesperson is completely lost about the roadmap they need to follow in order to do this well. So don't believe anybody who wants to suggest that just a few Twitter classes or a few LinkedIn classes are all you need. If you really want to be successful with social selling or great sales in general, think about it from a much higher level, strategic point of view. Frankly, it is more complicated than many people would have you believe. But you know what? If you put the time and effort into it, it makes a huge difference in your sales and revenue generating activities. All right then, back to you, Doug.
And there you have it. Barb Giamanco, the voice of reason. I'm Doug Lehman, breaking it down in layman's terms. Remember to connect, collaborate, and close. Thank you.